Hi, my name is Noreen, and I'm on Netlify's developer education team. At Netlify, we care deeply about the security of your web applications. To keep our users safe, we apply a multitude of protections and filters globally to block a variety of common attacks on web apps. The suite of tools available in our Netlify Advanced Web Security portfolio provides developers with the necessary tools to defend against modern web attacks. Today, we'll be taking a closer look at one of these tools, and that is our User Customizable Web Application Firewall, or WAF for short. A WAF is a security tool designed to protect web applications by filtering, monitoring, and blocking potentially malicious traffic. A WAF will analyze all portions of a request payload, like query parameters, headers, the request body, for attack signatures prior to the request being served by the application. Netlify maintains and updates WAF rules as a managed service. The rules included in the baseline rule set are based on the Open Web Application Security Project Core Rule Set, or OWASP CRS, which covers the most common attack types included in the OWASP Top 10 list, such as cross-site scripting, SQL injection attacks, remote code execution attacks, and more. So we understand the Web Application Firewall is an important security tool we want to use. How do we go about getting it configured? Well, enabling the WAF log drains is an essential configuration step. Log drains provide visibility into the traffic that would be blocked by the WAF. So to enable these log drains, we're going to navigate over to our Netlify dashboard, click on Logs, Log Drains, integrate with a log drain service, enable WAF logs, and then connect. Once that's taken care of, we can explore the configuration options the Netlify WAF offers.
All right, so the first thing we're going to do is actually go ahead and enable the WAF itself. So we can find that over in Access and Security, hit Web Application Firewall. We're going to go ahead and configure it. And the first thing we're going to need to do is enable the baseline rule set protection. And that'll give us all the other configuration options available for the WAF.
Firstly, we have two blocking modes, an active mode and a passive mode. An active mode blocks requests matching configured rules. A passive mode logs matches without blocking, which is very useful when you're initially configuring and tuning your WAF. Next, we have the anomaly scoring section. Now, these are category-specific thresholds, which can be set for fine-grained control. The default overall anomaly score threshold is 5 and adjustable up to 100. Keep in mind that setting the threshold too high may let some malicious requests through. And that's why it's so important that we take this time to establish our baseline rule set, but then also monitor our logs and continue to configure and fine-tune these thresholds over time. Diving a bit deeper into anomaly scoring, it's important to note that each WAF rule is associated with an assigned anomaly score based on the severity of the attack the rule would block. A critical severity level would have a default anomaly score of 5. An error would be logged as 4, a warning a 3, a notice a 2. When a request is flagged by one or more rules, the total score of all rules triggered is associated with the request. So if the request exceeds the scoring threshold, the request will be blocked if the WAF is both enabled and in blocking mode. If enabled and in passive mode, the request would instead be logged. We also have additional settings like exclusions that allow you to configure your WAF further. Exclusions are great because we can configure them with regular expressions to bypass specific routes and prevent false positives. Another thing we're able to configure are the rules themselves. So each rule has configurable actions. We've got block, log, and disable. Now, we should note that the baseline rule set is a subset of the rules in the full core rule set. So that includes rules that are related to common attacks observed on our platform, and also those that are less likely to block legitimate web requests. So if we were to put this all together and implement the various configurations we've discussed, this would be our recommended baseline configuration. We've got the baseline rule set protection enabled. Blocking mode is passive. The anomaly scoring, we've got an overall threshold of 5. Excluded patterns, we've decided to leave empty for now. And then the rules, we've got them all enabled and set to block mode. All right, if you followed along, you've now enabled and configured your baseline web application firewall. To learn how to further tune your WAF configuration and increase your security posture, please take a look at the documentation and resources we've linked in the description. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.